Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kevin Hartsey, and I'm the Director of Instrumental Music at Shadle Park High School. Many years ago, it came to my attention that during the graduation ceremony, the seniors in the choir come down and they perform for graduation, which is lovely. And I thought, the seniors in instrumental music don't get that opportunity. So about 10 to 15 years ago, we started a tradition whereby the seniors who are graduating have a choice to come perform before they go out and join their line and come in during pomp and circumstance. This year, we're going to be performing Loch Lomond, and it's dedicated on behalf of these seniors to you, their parents. Thank you for all the support. Every senior sitting here has been a member of our organization for all 4 years of their high school careers. Loch Lomond.
Good afternoon. I'm Abby Barnfind, class president. Will you please remain standing for our national anthem being sung by the Shadle Park High School Choir? Thank you, choir. Will everyone please be seated? I am honored to welcome you to Shadle Park High School Class of 2016 graduation. It is also my pleasure to introduce our special guests, Superintendent Dr. Shelley Redinger, and School Board Member Sue Chapin. I would also like to thank the audience for being here today to support your graduates. To continue the ceremony, our choir will perform Loch Lomond by Jay David and Our Alma Mater by Mel Kornmeyer, directed by Mrs. Carissa Murphy.
Bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and me true love wherever want to gay, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Thank you, choir. I would now like to introduce Shadle Park's ASB President, Kimiko Hirota.
Good evening, friends, family, administration, teachers, and the graduates of the class of 2016. As student body president and valedictorian, it is an honor to speak with you on a day that we will remember for the rest of our lives. Out of the 468 weeks I've spent in public school, this past week has been one of my favorites. It has been a time to reminisce and embrace the new beginnings facing us. I have enjoyed the opportunity to thank my wonderful, dedicated teachers and to cheer on my friends as they prepare to take the next step in their lives. This past week has also been great since it was the first time I have had no homework, no responsibilities, and time to sleep. Looking back on our time at Shadle Park, the class of 2016 has so much to be proud of. As freshmen, we nearly swept the entire homecoming week competition, and ever since have displayed incredible pride during dress-up days, at sports games, and at convocations. Serving Shadle Park has been a privilege, and I will always bleed green and gold. The class of 2016 has many unique aspirations to fulfill beyond high school, and I can't wait to see all that we become as we continue to grow and achieve. In only a few months, we are going to be surrounded by strangers instead of our childhood friends for the first time. Many of us will be learning on new campuses and in new cities. My only advice is to take Shadle Park and Spokane with you wherever you go. To our families, we love you. To our teachers, we thank you. And to my class, it has been a blessing growing up with you. Remember that you have become who you are, not in spite of your community, but because of your community. Congratulations and a happy graduation day. Thank you. I would now like to invite my fellow Shadle Park Valedictorians to the podium for their addresses.
Good evening, classmates, friends, and family. My name is Brianna Byram, and I'm honored to speak here today. A few months ago, I was crying because I hadn't picked a college. It was a week before decision day, and like many of us here, I was feeling the pressure. My older sister told me to choose based on where I would make the most memories and friendships. I was focused on picking a college that would lead to a successful career, so her advice made no sense to me. She said I would find the right career regardless, but it wouldn't be worth it unless I made memories and enjoyed my time. I then discovered that life is not about success or careers, but instead, it's about enjoying every step of the journey with the people you love. Each student wouldn't be here today without the love and support of family and friends. I know that I wouldn't have made it through without the endless love of my mom and dad. And having siblings and friends to make me laugh through the stress made a difference too. So as we all continue our journeys, I encourage you to cherish each day, no matter how tough, and love the people around you endlessly. Go into the world and make at least 107 new memories. It has been said that we are so often caught up in our destination that we forget to appreciate the journey, especially the goodness of the people around us. Today, we go out and start a new journey, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for all of us. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kate Dobrats. I am honored to have the opportunity to speak to you today for 1 minute and 1 minute only. I'm actually very thankful that I only have a minute because I still have a lot to learn in life, and I don't have all that much life experience yet to impart wisdom. So in this minute, I want to pass on the advice that I do have. I encourage all of you to pursue the truth. Not everything out there is true. Often, what is not true is quicker and easier to pursue, but the level of difficulty should never determine what you do or do not do. The truth is the hard way. It often requires sacrifice, but it is also what matters the most. It leads to life, and it is absolutely worth striving for. An old show I like says that the truth is out there, and that's actually very accurate. I believe I have found the truth. I live for the one who is always present, all-knowing, and all-powerful, and it has brought freedom and love, meaning and peace to my life. Pursuing the truth might be the most important thing that you ever do. The truth is out there, and I encourage all of you to look for it wholeheartedly. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Hi, my name is Catherine, and I am a valedictorian for the Shadle Park class of 2016. I have wanted to be able to say that since I was 12 years old and thought I wanted to go through law school. Today, I am proud to announce that I will be going on to attend the University of Washington in the fall, but will probably not be going to law school. The opportunity to explore and grow as a college student is a dream come true. I probably have at least 107 people I could thank for helping me get here today, including Mr. Archer, who put up with me for 2 non-consecutive years, and in that time passed on a skills and a passion for knowledge, which I will keep forever. And Mr. Hi Edward, who is one of the most genuinely caring men I have ever met. I am stronger and sassier today because of you. My brother, Les, Devin, and Josh, thank you guys for helping me grow and being my anchors in all the storms. My mom, thank you for literally everything you have done for me these last few years. You took on so much more than is expected of a mother, and for that I will be eternally grateful. When I was in elementary school, Charlotte's Web was my favorite story. At the beginning of the movie, the narrator says, "One spring, on a small farm, a little girl did something that would change everything." That doesn't seem like a big deal, but really it's inspirational. Graduates, we won't see everyone again when summer ends and we go our separate ways. We aren't getting forced to go back to school in September, we get to choose what's next. We are leaving our small village that is Shadle Park, and now it's up to us to do something that could change everything. We've accomplished a lot these last 4 years as Highlanders. Now let's do the same as Highlanders alum. Congratulations, we did it.
Hello, my name is Kevin Lutz, and it is truly an honor to stand here in front of all of you on this special day. Without trying to sound too award show-like, I would like to thank my dad, mom, sister, and all of my brothers for being figures of unconditional love and support in helping me get to where I am today. As some of you may know, I will be attending the Air Force Academy next year. This means I'll be leaving my lifetime home of Spokane on June 28th to start the next chapter of my life. At the Academy, there is a quote by Austin Miller on a statue that says, "Man's flight through life is sustained by the power of his knowledge." I fully believe and stand by this quote. The only way to progress as an individual, community, and a country is to attack each day, is to seize each moment in search of finding improvements in every facet of life. I tell you, class of 2016, this because I would love to see each one of you be successful and excel in whatever you're passionate about. Use the strength that I know that is inside of you to power your life to become anything you want to be, because you all deserve the best. So I encourage you, all of my classmates, to be lifelong learners, be lifelong strivers for excellence, be lifelong friends, and of course, be lifelong Highlanders. While I may be gone, my heart will always be here and with you all. Thank you and God bless.
Hello, my name is Matthew Tortorello, and I want to thank you all for being here today. Today is a very monumental day for all of us, especially when taking into consideration that everything we have done in our lives has led to this point. Through all the mistakes and failures, successes and triumphs, we all made it. I can't say it was easy for us, and for some of us, it really wasn't easy. But what I can say is it was worth it. And I hope the same holds true for the aspirations that will be pursued in each one of our lives. I guarantee that at some point, life will become overwhelmingly difficult, and in those times, I would like you to remember these words of advice from Andre 3000. If nothing else from my speech, remember this. Mr. 3000 beautifully stated, "You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather." In life, you won't have all the answers, and you won't have control of everything, so don't try to. All you can do when life gets hard is plan for the worst and hope for the best. Thank you and congratulations.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Most of you may have heard this quote before from the classic movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is ironically about skipping school. Sorry about that, Mr. Trout. Some of you may recall reading this quote on our graduation announcement, as it is our class motto. I thought this quote was a good representation of what we all try so hard to achieve throughout not only our education, but our whole lives. Today, we commence not only our graduation, but the first 18 years of our lives. And in reality, these last 18 years moved pretty fast. I found myself over the last 6 months having to remind myself to slow down and appreciate all the great and wonderful times so I didn't miss them. In today's world, we are so caught up in material things, we tend to forget to cherish the small but meaningful memories we are creating. So before we go diving headfirst into our lives after high school, I implore you all to take a moment and look around. There is so much potential here in this room alone. If we slow down and reflect upon the last 4 years, or even 13 years of our education, we find we are leaving one of the closest communities we may ever be a part of. We are now left to fend for ourselves, to learn about who we are, and to discover what is in store for us. Graduation permits us to slow down, to look back, but also to look forward to the future. I challenge you to remember these 2 ideas. Number 1, cherish the time you spend with those you love, because you won't realize how important they are to you until you can't be with them anymore. Number 2, you are in charge of your own destiny. There will be people who doubt you, and there will be people who support you. But in the end, all that matters is that you're happy, and only you can control your happiness. Congratulations to the class of 2016. I can't wait to see where we go in life. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our principal, Mr. Eric Silling.
Thank you, Abby. Thank you, Valedictorians. Thank you, class of 2016. I couldn't be prouder. I'd like to take a moment just to thank all of you for being here today to celebrate the accomplishments of this class. One purpose of the ceremony here today is to recognize that none of these students would be here on their own. It is the support of family, the support of staff, the support of each other that brings us all here today, and I am grateful for that. In order to honor the hard work of our teachers and staff and their role in supporting this year's graduates, it has become a Shadle Park tradition for the students of the graduating class to select and invite a faculty member who has had a positive and profound impact on their education to address their class. This year's speaker over the years has challenged my thinking, but more importantly, he has challenged our students to become better thinkers, listeners, and communicators. And for that, I am very grateful and would be happy to have my child in his class any day of the week. This year's faculty speaker, as selected by the class of 2016, is Mr. Rob Archer.
Thanks, guys. First, I have to say, valedictorians, those were awesome. Those were truly awesome speeches. It's almost as if you learned how to write while you were at Shadle Park High School. Those will be tough to follow, but I'm going to give it a try. Thank you, Principal Silling, and thank you, band, both for such humbling introductions. Seniors, I must first say how truly honored I am to be up here today. Out of the 107 truly dedicated faculty members from Shadle Park High School, somehow, and I think some of you are still demanding a recount, a majority of you voted for me to become your graduation speaker. And although most of you will probably not be listening too intently to me, I hope that I can live up to this distinction. That being said, however, I recently realized what had really happened, what you seniors had done to me by voting me in. After all of the mental torture that I'd put so many of you through with the essays, the journal entries, the grammar lectures, all of the annotations, the fuzzy turkey babies, the yam books, my red pen of death, and so many other things and stuff and, other things, you had exacted your sweet, sweet revenge upon me. You had assigned me to write a paper for you, and mine would be on full display to all. Well played, seniors. Well played. So when I started mulling over this task from my new conspiracy theory lens, I decided I had 3 ruthless options from which to choose. Number 1, Rather than taking several weeks and countless hours to do my homework diligently by crafting and proofreading and wordsmithing and editing and reconstructing and rewriting a finely tuned, well-organized piece, I could slap something together absolute last minute just for the sake of completing my assignment. Sure, it wouldn't be the best work for such an important occasion as this, but at least I would get it done, right? But I'm sure none of you had ever done anything like that to any teacher in your 4 years of high school, so I moved on to option 2. Number 2, I could get up here during my assigned time and resort to my first great and true passion, the glory incarnate that is my interpretive dance. But I'm afraid that such a performance would wind up on just a few social media outlets, and I don't know that the world is ready for such talent. Why do people laugh? Okay. Thus, I moved on to option 3. I would write my speech on the single most important issue facing humankind today. I would use this very public forum to champion an eminent cause that has been ignored for far too long in our mainstream media and by our political leaders. I would give you all one last riveting lecture on, you got it, grammar. No, I'm just joshing. This is a pretty cool day. Let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about Star Wars. In fact, I want to take my given time to talk about my favorite character, that little green Muppet, Yoda. Nice. Who, by the way, many times speaks in inverted syntax, so maybe I am getting in one last grammar lecture before you all leave. You see, my favorite he is, not because he's a lightsaber-wielding, force-using, funny-talking small bundle of Jedi awesomeness, although all of that certainly helps. Nor is he my favorite because he and I are about the same age, or our eyes are about the same size in relation to our bodies, or we both have about the same level of physical attractiveness. No, he's my favorite because he is, at his core, a teacher. When he's first introduced to the audience, he does not seem like that quintessential, archetypal mentor. He's a fairly unassuming, rather inconsequential, tiny bundle of cute. However, it is what he ultimately becomes to Luke Skywalker on which I wish to focus. You see, I believe Yoda represents what a true teacher is, something about which our modern-day society is grossly misinformed. Being a teacher isn't about being cute and cuddly or being a complete social recluse, present speaker excluded on both counts. And it's certainly not about being a cool friend, except when it comes to post-graduation Facebook requests. And finally, it's not even about the so inspirational that it goes on a classroom poster, memorable nuggets of wisdom that great mentors dole out. For example, do or do not, there is no try. Rather, many times, it's about being willing to become a problematic, pushy, infuriating, aggravating nuisance, all for the sole purpose of pushing one's pupil further than he or she ever thought he or she was capable of going. Quite simply, Yoda is an incredible pain to Luke so many times throughout Luke's training. For example, he answers Luke's questions with either riddles or more questions, but never straight answers. He demands strict adherence to rules. He expects Luke to perform what Luke believes to be the impossible, and then proves to Luke that all of it is possible. He is thoroughly willing to tell Luke no. He is brutally honest with his pupil by telling Luke that he is failing. And lest we forget about this obvious metaphor, Yoda is literally riding on Luke's back during one important training scene. Shadle Park graduates, we, your teachers, have been some of the Yodas in your lives. For these are the very acts that your best teachers have inflicted upon you over the years. We don't give you the answers. We have you search for them yourselves. We give you strict rules and high expectations, both of which you must work hard to meet. We tell you no when necessary, and we sometimes give you that F that you deserve. And ultimately, we purposefully become get off my back pains to each of you so that we could best prepare you for this very moment that we celebrate today. Maybe you've had only one Yoda during your extended habitation on the planet Shadle Park. Maybe you've had a few, both inside and outside of our halls. Either way, consider yourself fortunate. For Luke never becomes the Jedi he becomes without that mentor. And here I must pause so as not to miss the author's meaning, certainly an unforgivable sin for an English teacher. That is, this story is never about Yoda. Yoda, as interesting and as wise as he is only a minor character. This story is Luke's, and it is his from beginning to end. Luke is our protagonist. Luke is our hero. Luke is the one for whom we all cheer. And for all the wisdom that Yoda gives to him, the most important part of the story is what Luke will do with it all. Ultimately, Yoda's knowledge and training are all thoroughly worthless if Luke never acts. And so he does. He acts. He leaves. And even though Yoda doesn't believe that Luke is quite ready to leave Dagobah when he does, Luke must go. He cannot stay forever in the comfort and safety of his mentor's presence and protection. In fact, he shouldn't. For it is the mentor's job to act as the beginning point for the personal journey, not the ending point. It becomes Luke's time to forge his own path and begin his own adventure, however nebulous and scary that path and that adventure may be. And yet, let us not forget the entirety of Luke's story, for we know mostly what it is. We see Luke go from a whiny, naive, uneducated adolescent to a well-respected, full-fledged Jedi Master who is able to conquer his own inner demons in order to become a bastion of hope and light for the entire galaxy. Of course, graduates, Luke is you. This is your story, and it always has been. This is your own personal hero's journey. This is your call to a new path and a grand adventure in a wide-open galaxy of possibilities. And this, today, is your time. Time to move forward on your own and to leave. Your parents, your families, your friends, your teachers, all of your Yodas. We're all certainly here today to celebrate a fantastic accomplishment by each of you. But more importantly, we are also here for a more bittersweet purpose, to send you out into the world on your own with the motivation, the guidance, the training, and the support to make a real difference. So in a few minutes, as you all pass over this commencement stage, in other words, the threshold of a new beginning, to accept your official certificate of Jedi achievement, and I'm pretty sure you're all getting a working lightsaber, I want you to remember one last piece of wise advice from Master Yoda himself. Much to learn you still have. This is just the beginning. Good luck from all the Yodas in your lives. And of course, may the Force be with you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Archer. I'm looking for the lightsabers. They'll be there. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Spokane School Superintendent, Dr. Shelley Redinger.
That's a hard act to follow. So welcome families, friends, staff, and students. Let's hear it for the class of 2016. It is truly an honor and privilege to serve as your superintendent. Students, my hope and our goal is that we have prepared you well for your futures. Whether technical school, military, 2- or 4-year colleges or universities, or right to employment. Know that we are all rooting for you, each and every one of you, and we look forward to the contributions you will make to our community and to society. Seize the day, seize every opportunity afforded you. And don't let things just happen to you. As a Highlander, do it the Highlander way, make things happen. Congratulations, class of 2016.
Thank you. I am now also pleased to welcome our school board director and board vice president, Susan Chapin.
Hello, it's a treat and a privilege to be here representing the entire board of directors of Spokane Public Schools. When I found out that Mr. Archer was going to be the faculty speaker today, I knew I was toast. So I will simply say thank you to all of the family that's here today to support these wonderful students. Congratulations to the class of 2016. It's a wonderful day to be a Highlander, and today we're all Highlanders. On behalf of the board, it will be my great honor to present these wonderful students with their high school diploma.
Thank you, Director Chapin. Now we're getting close. But before we move forward, I would like to take a moment to honor the academic achievements of our class of 2016. Today, as our graduates entered, you may notice that many of them were wearing an array of tassels that represent a variety of academic achievement. The white cords recognize those of our students who are members of our National Honor Society. The yellow cord recognizes those who have achieved an honors GPA. The blue cords recognize those who have earned an AA or its equivalent at one of our local colleges or universities. The green cords recognize our distinguished scholars, and the green and gold cords recognize our principal scholars. So I'd like to take a moment to give them a round of applause. And it is now my pleasure, Dr. Redinger and School Director Chapin, to certify that each student receiving a diploma has met all graduation requirements of Washington State and Spokane schools. And at this time, I would like to ask Assistant Principal Tim Trout to begin the presentations of the diplomas to our class officers and valedictorians. In order to allow every family member to hear the name of their graduate, I would request that the audience please hold their applause until each row of graduates has been presented, at which point we will welcome your applause.
Thank you, Mr. Silling. As he said, we're going to start our presentation of diplomas with our class officers and valedictorians. Abby Ellen Barnfine, graduating with honors. Brenna Renee Byram, graduating with honors. Catherine Brenna Dobratz, graduating with honors. Catherine Marie Forwood Nor, graduating with honors. Kamiko Estella Hirota, graduating with honors. Kevin Christopher Lutz, graduating with honors. Andrew Nicholas Tortorello, graduating with honors. Matthew Dennis Tortorello, graduating with honors. Brianna Renee Barnes, graduating with honors. Jessica Leanne Cosa, graduating with honors. Randy Lynn Dewey, graduating with honors. And Emma Nicole Johnson, graduating with honors. We welcome your applause.
Hunter Brandon Adams. Lexi Patria Adams. Paulo Alves de Sousa Aguiar. Kylie Joanne Ahern, graduating with honors. Jackie Lamont Akins. Lucas James Allen. Paulo Miguel Amor, graduating with honors and AA degree. Shelby A.M. Anderson. Gabrielle Aranda. Ashlyn Elizabeth Arvini. Jeffrey Scott Archer Jr. Richard Lee Armstrong. Stephen Alexander Babcock, graduating with honors. Brittany Ann Bailey. Kaylin Marie Baker, graduating with honors and AA degree. And Nico Sky Balaco, graduating with honors and AA degree. We welcome your applause.
Madison May Banks. Corey Nicole Barclay. Riley J.C. Berry. Sarah Oni Allen Barton. Dominic Dante Battles. Desiree Lynn Beebe, graduating with honors. Madison Ann Bender. Allison K. Benner, graduating with honors. Matthew James Berkeley. Cotter Matthew Betts. Elizabeth Ann Bickle. Makendra Lynn Bindurum. Samantha Lynn Bindurum. Andrew Ryan Benford. Grant Leon Bloomgreen, graduating with honors and AA degree. And Ryan C. Bloom, graduating with honors. We welcome your applause.
Cheyenne Marie Boggs. Camden Reese Bowling. McKinley Francis Linane Bowie. Natasha R. Boyd. Jared Thomas Bernard. Emily Branham. Shaylin M. Brandt, graduating with honors. Austin Isaiah Bristow. Savannah Nicole Brommer, graduating with honors. Chandler Paige Bronx. Austin Timothy Brown. Hannah Nicole Brown, graduating with AA degree. Jacob Damian Brown. Riley Lynn Brown, graduating with honors. Taylor Lee Brown. And Devin Patrick Buckley. We welcome your applause.
Melissa Jean Burnett. Cynthia Candido. Ryan Patrick Cannon. Bryce A. Carbon, graduating with honors. Kaylee Kristen Caruso. Alexis Noel Castillo, graduating with honors. Tyler Michelle Castro, graduating with honors. Kyle Christopher Cavell. Joshua Richard Dean Chamberlain. Bailey Nichelle Chasteen, graduating with honors and AA degree. Anthony James Christensen, graduating with honors. Sarah D. Christensen, graduating with honors. Joshua Daniel Clark, graduating with honors. Cody Taylor Coresis. Austin Allen McEwen Coulter. And Courtney Elizabeth Ann Cox, graduating with honors. We welcome your applause.
Cecilia Verono Cox. Kiana Rose Cox, graduating with honors. Lucan D. Cravens. Paige Nicole Donsero. Mary Alice Davis. Taylor Damont Hunt, graduating with honors and AA degree. Jaya Michael Deerheim. Cleopatra T. Delchev, graduating with honors and AA degree. Abigail Elizabeth Dickman, graduating with honors and AA degree. Noah Joseph Didier. D'Angelo Dizon. Carlin Michael Douglas, graduating with honors. Kyle Ashton Douglas. Leah Drescher. Tate Ryan Dunbar, graduating with honors. And Jadzia Megan Dunn. We welcome your applause.
Shyla M.A. Duplain. Dylan J.T. Edgar, graduating with honors. Megan Rose Earls. Daniel Adam Eldridge. Jacoby Dale Ellis. Daphne Mazzo Evans. Ryan Patrick Farrell. Emily Alyssa Ferguson, graduating with honors. McKenna Murray Fitzner, graduating with honors. Philip Marshall Flexer, graduating with honors. Cora Soleil Flores. Darian Jacob Foster, graduating with honors. Jonah G. Freund. Miranda Marie Friesen. Jamie Fryatt, graduating with honors and AA degree. And Tanya Ray Fujeta. We welcome your applause.
Gage Anthony Gallagher. Alondra Garibaldi. Isaiah Andrew Gates. Jordan Douglas Jenslinger. Kylie Lynn Gilbert Anderson, graduating with AA degree. Sabrina Nicole Gleese. Caleb Michael Goldbach. Ludovic Perwilly Grons. Tristan M. Graves, graduating with honors. Lexi Lynn Grimmer. Emma Jo Grover. Joseph Redmond Groves, graduating with honors. Claire A. Grubb. Haley L. Guyette, graduating with honors and AA degree. Waylon Christopher Guazda. And Thomas Dalen Hainline, graduating with honors. We welcome your applause.
Madison A. Hamblin. Ariel Mackenzie Hamilton, graduating with honors. Connor A. Harlow. Ryan Scott Harmon, graduating with honors. Austin Michael Harton. Maggie James Dreamhawk, graduating with honors and AA degree. Brooke Michelle Hawes. Darian Charles Haynes. Joseph Michael Hayes. Travis William Hayes. Cinemari Sophia Heikkinen. Brooke E. Henderson, graduating with honors and AA degree. Emily Lene Heston Greby, graduating with honors and AA degree. Haley Faith Himmelspach, graduating with honors. Carson A. Heiner. And Serena Horn, graduating with honors and AA degree. We welcome your applause.
Casey A. Howells. Adam Matthew Howes. Daniel Eldon Hurley. Lucas A. Ingham, graduating with honors. Rafael Izquierdo Spencer. Aaron N. Johnson. Abdul Kareem Johnson, graduating with honors. Brittany Elaine Johnson. Corey Christopher Johnson. Erica Ray Johnson, graduating with honors. Mariah Jane Johnson. Michael Lee Johnston. Todd Allen Jolly. Lori Lee Jones. Leslie Marie Jones. And Kyle Aaron Kanzler. We welcome your applause.
George Kapitanovich. Mark Travis Curran. Nicholas Rain Katruska. Stephanie Marie Keller. Caleb James Kelly. Thomas M. Kemp. Sarah Louise Kessinger. Kyla Tiffany Ketchum. Hyun Seo Kim. And Callahan Joe Kinney. We welcome your applause.
Daniel Fox Kohler. Madeline K. Coulterman, graduating with honors. Shelby Ann Cortness. Morgan A. Kovac. Marguerite Nicole Lally. Gadasher Timothy Lau. Austin Maurice Laudermilch. Haleakala Noelani Leahy. Nicholas James Levy. Grace Gabriel Ledegy. Alicia Lynn Layram. Jacob Daniel Leidy. Jessica Soonmi Lim, graduating with honors and AA degree. Jackson Conrad Lindsay. Aaliyah D. Lopez, graduating with AA degree. And Eric Joseph Lund. We welcome your applause. Michael Daniel Luther. Jordan Blake Malin. Kayla M. Marr. Brandon L. Martell. Emma Sos Marie Maitlich. Michaela S. Matheson. Cameron Nicole McCardle, graduating with AA degree. Haley Nicole McCarthy, graduating with honors. Colin Michael McChesney. Bradley J. McCoy. Ani James Michael McKenna. Trendon R. McKenna, graduating with AA degree. Bryce Kennedy McMillan. Haley B. Meacham, graduating with honors. Coty Scott Melville. And Madison Milholland. We welcome your applause.
Hope Marie Miller, graduating with honors. Kirsten M. Miller, graduating with honors and AA degree. Dylan James Milliron. Edward I. Montiel. Tyler Evan Moore. Patrick Thomas Morris. Michaela K. Morse. Caleb Wayne Mulford. Abigail Ann Malloy, graduating with AA degree. Emily Ann Murphy. Jacob Elliott Neidhold. Vizita Nampton. Joshua Cruz Nicasio. Trevor Ethan Nickelmatter. Sean Dylan O'Halloran. And Erica Christine Olson, graduating with honors. We welcome your applause.
Karina Marie Ortiz. Shanna M. Osland. Mackenzie Alyssa Payton. Ayana Morgan Sorrell Perrin. Taylor Rose Peterson. Emily Elizabeth Phillips. Valerie Hannah Porter. Michaela Hope Potts. Evan W. Ralph. Travis Matthew Rathie, graduating with honors. Brittany Michaela Ray. Carly Lynn Raymond, graduating with honors. Brittany Jean Rayner. Caitlin L. Redinger. And Kobe Khalil Reese. We welcome your applause.
Bailey Christian Reed. Frankie Jean Riopel. Autumn Elizabeth Reyna. Austin Michael Reynolds. William Kenneth Reynolds. Marcus David Rice. Sally Richards. Haley Michaela Riemann, graduating with honors and AA degree. Cody Keith Rando. Jelton Clement Rilomento. Samuel Austin Roan. Dylan A. Rourke. Taywan Alexander Roberson. Kimani Delmar Robinson. Joel Bennett Raber. And Ashley Marie Rogers. We welcome your applause.
Emily Jane Rosna. Brooke Adriana Ross. Naveen Kose Sabah. Brandon Avery Sadler. Miranda Whitney Sanders. Darius P. Savick Batters. Stephen Michael Schley. Sage Lee Schlitt. Paula Marlene Schmedding. Devin Marie Sire, graduating as a nationally ranked thespian. Olivia McKenna Shepard, graduating with honors. Danielle Ann Shervin. Trenton Clay Schisler. Caleb Austin Simchuk, and Cameron Simonson. We welcome your applause.
Jonathan Michael Slagle. Chantel Renee Smitch. Chase Derek Smith. Cody Ray Smith, graduating with honors. Jordan Hadrian Smith. Hayden Jewel Smith. Savannah K. Smith. Colton Lee Spady. Taylor Jacob Sparks. Shaylee Arissa Speck. Ethan William Staley. Thaddeus Michael Stalter. Nicholas George Steele, graduating with honors. Ian Lawrence Stein. Kelsey Nicole Steiner, graduating with AA degree. And Abby Jo Stolz. We welcome your applause.
Skylar May Stoll. Catherine Page Soplizio. Isaiah C. Swift. Keenan Nicholas Templeton. Patricia Laura Thompson. Samantha J. Tolman. Haley Ann Tompkins. Tanner James Trout, graduating with honors and AA degree. Crystal Leanne Trudson. Tanner M. Turman. Abigail M. Turner, graduating with honors. Ryan Alexander Turner Brady. Bryden Raymond Uhara, graduating with AA degree. Megan Leigh Vareca. And Taylor A. Venz. We welcome your applause.
Nathan Alexander Vitale. Mackenzie Danae Wade, graduating with honors. Portia Haley Ann Warnick, graduating with honors. Madison Lorraine Louise White. Ronald Williams, Jr. Kess Ann Wilson. Jonathan Frederick Watton. Paul Aaron Yaden. And Timothy Jason Yao. We welcome your applause.
At this time, I would like to invite Randy and Abby to come up and lead the class of 2016 in the moving of the tassels. It now gives me great pleasure to present the Shadle Park class of 2016. Thank you, Pipers. Thank you, parents. Thank you, class of 2016. We are now ready for the recessional.